Welcome to Sunday Live and thank you for joining us today. Today we're taking a look at some Hansen 1902 ties. We have made ties here at Hansen's for many years, so we're excited to bring them back. And we found a great factory in Italy. So these are all made in Italy. They're absolutely beautiful, different silks. We found an awesome silk company to work with, and we're just really excited to share these with you. These all just got put up on our site, so they all just kind of arrived. There's a few other ties that I didn't grab to show you. Most of these are all regular length. We do have some longs. Our long length is 64 and our regular is 58. So that's kind of where those fall. Like I said, everything is in a regular. There's a few that we do have in longs. There were a few gentlemen that were really looking for long ties and grabbed a lot of them. But we still have some left in all of them, just so you know. The first one we're going to take a look at is the one I actually have on. It's a red and blue, or red and navy paisley. I just really liked the coloring in this one. Some things about the Hansen 1902 back, the backing is self-backing, so it actually will be the pattern all the way through, so you won't have any solid colors anywhere else. That's for it on every single tie that we're going to look at. Most of them are all 100% silk. There are some with cotton and silk. When you're on our site, you'll definitely see which ones are which. They all retail for $165 regular or long length. So we're just really excited to share these with you. So the first one we're taking a look at is the red and navy paisley. Retails for that $165. And then the next one we're going to take a look at is a red and navy neat. And we really just kind of like the simplicity throughout here. All of these ties are extremely soft to hand. We've been searching high and low for a great factory. A lot of our customers are huge Robert Talbot fans, especially in the best of class, and these are honestly the closest thing I've ever found to being a Robert Talbot best of class. And so we're just so excited to be able to finally share these with you. Again, this is the red and navy neat 165. And up next we have a wine plaid. So this would make an awesome holiday tie. If you like to get a new holiday tie each year, which we do have quite a few customers that do love a great holiday tie. So this would be a great option for that. Again, as I mentioned, all these are that $165 in price. Super soft to the touch, extremely comfortable to wear, not too heavy to wear, which is always a bonus too. You don't want something pulling at your neck. So great option here is the wine plaid here with the navy. Then we're going to jump into our navy and brown dots, and this, we're just calling it brown, but it's definitely kind of has that little bit of a cognac in color there, a little bit of that burnt orange rust look. We have a lot of different items this fall. This color has been extremely popular. The dot part color has been extremely popular, so we were really excited to bring that in a tie to you this season. Again, retails for that $165 in price. They're all 3 1/4 width. I should have said that in the beginning. So they're pretty traditional in styling, and that's just kind of very much Hansen's is pretty traditional in general. So we really kind of went with that traditional width. A lot of ties got thinner and thinner as the years have gone, but we went back to that 3 1/4 width, which we feel is an awesome width for necktie. Here we have a navy and wine stripe, and it has a little bit of khaki in there as well in that stripe. There's a little bit of a pattern throughout it. Absolutely beautiful tie, one of my favorites that we did this season in these stripes here. It's beautiful, $165. And then we have another navy and wine medallion, and this one is very beautiful. Kind of gives that little bit of iridescent. It's a very shiny silk there, which we kind of absolutely loved there. But if you're just kind of looking for a great navy and wine medallion, this can't be beat. $165 on this one. And as I mentioned, all of them have that same backing, fabric backing throughout. So very soft to the touch, very comfortable. They all are lined. They're just absolutely beautiful, all made in Italy. Up next, we have a burgundy in a stripe with some gray through it as well. Again, these are all just beautiful fall colors as we obviously are hitting that fall season. And these are all our Hansen 1902 ties. And if you're not really familiar with Hansen's, we've been around since 1902. It's a 3-generation family store. We have one store here in Spencer, Iowa. We love helping people all over the world, and we're hoping that you enjoy these ties as well. Up next, we have a beige neat here, and it has a little bit of a gray with it. Again, very simple pattern throughout with some lighter in the color. Just makes it a very great tie to really pair with about anything. That's one of our favorite things with this color scheme that we had chosen here. Getting that $165 in price. And then we're going to jump into a brown with blue. And this brown, again, kind of gives you those different shades of a darker rust or a darker orange, but we're just calling it brown with the blue neats. Very beautiful as well. Obviously, we love all the ties that we brought in, so very one-sided on how I'm feeling on these ties, but we know you're going to absolutely love them, especially, like I said, the touch, the feel. They're extremely soft and comfortable. Up next, we have a gray and orange, kind of a medallion, kind of a neat, kind of a little bit of a pattern. Well, it does have a pattern throughout, but what I meant is the backing on the gray has a little bit of depth to it in the color, which makes this extra special as well. And then topping it off with some of that orange, which again, that orange darker rust has been a very popular fall color here. And we're very much just enjoying this color scheme here. Retails for that $165 in price. Again, regulars are 58 inches, longs are 64. Couple ties left we're gonna look at. This is a navy and gray stripe. This one does have some cotton in it, and as I mentioned in the beginning, you will see on our site 100% silk, or if they have a silk cotton blend. Most of them are all 100% silk. I know just by off the top of my head that this one has that cotton in it as well. But just that traditional awesome bar stripe throughout here, and that navy and dark gray for that Hansen 1902 $165. And then the last one we're going to take a look at, also one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorites because it's very subtle. Would look awesome with a black jacket or a black suit. It is a dark charcoal with little black dots, or well, they're not tiny black dots, but little black dots, but the dots are so close to the charcoal in color that they barely are noticeable, but they are there. So when the light hits it perfectly, you will see the little dimension with the dots. Otherwise, it just looks like you're wearing a great charcoal tie. So again, one of my favorites for this season. Again, retails for that $165 in price, as all the other ones did. Everything is made in Italy. We really just tried to choose the top of the line stuff when it came with these ties. So if you have any questions, you can always give us a call at 712-262-2085. Otherwise, you can find everything at hansensclothing.com.